Hello, beautiful people. Today is like the day third. Sorry, these birds are scared. Hear that rush of noise. They're scared. So today is yet another day. I get to show you guys a bit like these guys. So let's see what we have here. See, this place is dark. It's dark in here because this torch has gone low. It has gone really low. It has gone low. So I'll be opening this stuff right now for you guys to see what is happening here. So let me just position this camera somewhere here so that get to see what I'm doing. I hope it can stay. There's a coverage. Oh boy. Okay. There's a better place. Keep this. It's a better place. Okay, so it's quite warm in here. So let me show you guys the first opening. So you see, their feet are still there. The water on this drinker is already out. There's little water down there. So let me just open them. You know, when I'm removing the zinc, they tend to be scared and run off. So it's a normal thing. And once you're opening them, you get scared. Get scared. The reason why I'm using all of this thing access. So today we'll be giving them the first antibiotics. So let me just show you an overview from the top. So last night there was a mortality in here. The mortality was more like an accident mortality. When I came in here, I saw one of the broilers stuck here. So I tried to use the wood shaving to fill up that space because the floor is not totally level. You can see the floor is not totally level, so it was stuck underneath there. So that's what caused that mortality. So we had one mortality on arrival, and the second one was an accident. That's from the broilers. The noilers are all complete. So first thing first, when we open the pen, we normally check out for mortality, refill the containers, the water drinkers. I don't have a drinker set up for a place like this because this is an incomplete building. There is no hook at the rooftop here that I can hang the nipple drinkers, except I'm going to be using a wooden stand. So I've not made plans for that. So I was supposed to expand this space a little bit for these guys, but I think I will delay that till tomorrow. Reasons why: so that this place will still be warm enough for them, because this time of the year the weather is really cold and I don't want to spend so much on heating. So I will just leave this space to be this way for them, still retain the same numbers of feeders and drinkers for them. So basically what I'll be just doing this morning is to add antibiotics to their water, and the feed that is here should carry them till evening hours. So in the evening hours I will get them more feed, because when the feed that I'm using here, this is not the brand of feed that I normally use, so I just had to use this for the time being. I normally use Breedwell starter, so this one, I think this is a livestock starter, so that's why it has this coloration. See? So they are very active, running around, excited. So basically, like I said, I'll be giving them antibiotics. I'm supposed to give them an antibiotic that contains endrofloxacin, but I think I'll just be giving them this one because I have this that I normally use before. So these antibiotics I normally use. It contains, let's check what it contains. Let's check the composition. Okay, it contains neomycin and doxycycline hydrate. So doxycycline is also good for fighting infections from early brooding. So I will use this for the time frame. Then after the first 3 days, I will now use fluoxacin. I'll use a medication that contains that fluoxacin so that it's going to help them in case there's a situation of salmonellosis that want to repeat itself or any other infection. So you can see how excited they are because they have gotten a brighter light. Yes, they've gotten a brighter light, so it's part of the reason why they are this excited. So let me just change the water for them. Just enjoy the view of these wonderful creatures. Just want you guys to enjoy the view. Enjoy it too. Keep enjoying it while it's water. So guys, I want to mix the medications right about now. I think this is the one. Okay, yes, this is the one. Contains it. So this is how it looks like. It's brownish in nature. So I've been administering medications for my breast for a long time. So from mere observations, I know the quantity of what it's supposed to be like. So this quantity is supposed to carry for 4 liters of water. So I'm going to add more so I can carry for the two of them, which is supposed to be 8 liters. You try not to make sure that dose is not excess and it's not under. Because if it's excess, it's going to affect the breast, their kidney and their liver will be affected. That's the side effect of using excess antibiotics. Then if it's lower, there's every tendency that it will not work properly in your system. So what we have here to carry for 8 liters of water. So I'll just mix it with one of this. Dilute it with the second one. where I have done it now, there are some sediments below. Some sediments of the locations below. I've done it here. You can see it's here. So maybe those sediments, I'll just allow them to dissolve on their own. So let's go back into the pen so you guys get to see how I drop the watering cans inside. Position this camera. I think I have to take this off. Let there be a strong overview. Okay, this is fine. So when you're dropping your watering can, you need to be careful so that you don't drop it on any of them. So it has taken me some experience to figure this out, how to drop the watering can without having accidents. So you need to be smart in how to drop the watering can. If not, you might just make an accident of dropping it on any of them, which is not a good thing. So I'm barefooted because my feet is already disinfected, but it's not a safety measure. I'm supposed to wear a boot, but we're in a small scale farm, so I'm just trying to be okay. So the next line of action is that I'm supposed to top up little kerosene in that kerosene stove. So hold on guys, let me get the kerosene for that stove. So let me take this stove out. So while using this stove, I try not to fill it up. So next I need to turn off lights. Very hot. Burner is still hot. So, wow, it's dried. So it was just the ropes that we are burning. So I'm not going to be using much kerosene. This is the quantity of kerosene I'll be using. So this can carry them till evening hours. This can, wow. I'm supposed to soak the ropes a little bit. This whole thing is dried out, so I'm trying to see how I can soak these ropes with some little kerosene. Because they are all dried out, so I just have to soak it a little bit with kerosene so that you can easily light. You can easily light up. I think I have some empty containers that has some things inside. So I'm just soaking these ropes a little bit. Wow, that's too much. So this should be cold by now. Okay, so It has lightened up. So we have some flames in there already. So the next thing is to take it inside of the pen. So taking this stove inside here, I have to be very careful how I drop them. And observe the flame level. So I'm taking it away from this source so that you can still have some lighting here for this water. And I think I can see one of the Noilers down. One of the Noilers is having some issues with its leg. And they are taking on it. This guy is looking very weak. I think it has leg issues. So I think the best thing to do for this guy is to put it inside of one of these feeders. That's the best thing to do for it. So it stays in there and have enough feed. But getting access to water might then pose to be a challenge. And hearing another one making some noise in the background, maybe that guy is not okay. The noise has stopped. Okay, so the flame has come up, and I don't want this flame to be high so the kerosene doesn't run out. So I have to drop this down so that the kerosene does not run out. So like I said, I'm trying to run a system whereby I do not spend much for heating. The broilers are intimidating the Noilers a little bit. Those are one of the disadvantages of keeping Noilers and broilers together. There's some bullying, just noticing some bullying. So I'm thinking of a better place where I can drop this guy so that you can still have access to food. Taking on the bullying is too much. So these guys are good. They are on their first antibiotics today. So please like, subscribe, share, and try to watch the videos to the very end. And tomorrow I'll be right back to share with you guys more insights on how I'm taking care of these birds. So this space is a bit tight for them. Yes, it's a bit tight for them, but I'll let it slide because I want them to give themselves some body warmth that will help them to grow. So hopefully by tomorrow I will expand this space a little bit, just like that's what I said yesterday, but I'm not doing that today. So part of the reason why I'm not doing that today because I came in here late. I was doing some money matters, you know. So I'll hopefully by tomorrow morning I'll move this barricade here backwards a little bit to give them more space. Maybe add one coach of block here and expand it a little bit so that they get some more space. I think I have some more space cleaned up that I can still do that. So guys, this is just all for now, taking care of these birds this morning. So the next thing I'll be doing is to cover this place up. So just chill with me while I'm doing that. So you see my construction. I'm using this iron pipe. This is a conventional cotton. You remember from the cotton pipe that I have. Why am I using this? So in case this thing goes over high, if it's wood, you can easily get into flames. If it's wood, so since it's iron, it's not going to burn easily. So the next thing, let's cover this piece up. Let's cover it up. So let me just keep the camera around this region so that you guys can still see what's happening there. You can still see how I get to cover this piece. So guys, I've covered them up. So I'm using this transparent zinc so that they can still have some light. You can see the place is still bright. That's because I'm using this transparent zinc. So in here they still have some lights, which is good enough for them. You see? So guys, this will be all for today. See you guys tomorrow, and I'll share with you guys more footage taking care of these Noilers and Broilers together.